And check this out. Here we have our time-coded transcript, and let's just check through it to see that everything looks lined up. Now I'm gonna do this with it on mute, but we can see here that it is looking pretty good. In fact, I'm gonna listen to this in my headphones. And yeah, it is 99% spot on with the timing and everything. This way of doing the transcoding is amazing. And I just found this out the other day. So there you have it. That is how you transcode, add captions, subtitles to your own YouTube videos. And you do it in an easy way that saves you time. And in fact, we're going to go ahead and publish these right now. That is the last step of adding your subtitles. And let's just check in. So while we're waiting for this to, okay, there we got it published. We see here our English subtitles and the automatic. Now we want to make sure that we go ahead and unpublish these automatic so that we only have the English left, because why doesn't the automatic subtitles work? Because they're filled with errors, misspelled words that have no relevancy to what you're saying, and Google will dismiss that and basically throw your video out of the pile because it can't make sense of your video. But with correctly written subtitles, like the ones we just did, YouTube and Google will be able to read every piece of your content that is spoken throughout your video, so that it knows what your video is about, how it is relevant to people who might be searching for it, etc. And the way this works is very similar to the alternative tags in an image. If you're familiar with web development, when you put up images on a website, it is recommended that you have alternative tags so that the SEO, the web crawlers, can crawl through your site. It can read what that image is representing, what is actually in the image, so that it knows that the image is relevant. And that is exactly the same way that subtitles work for YouTube. So Google can read your images, and this is going to put your SEO on steroids, basically. It is putting your videos and everything on steroids. And let me show you the next big tip of why you should have subtitles, is because you can now use these subtitles and you can put them in other languages. If you have multilingual subtitles, that means that someone who doesn't even speak English can watch your video in their own language subtitles, and they can understand your video. So boom, all of a sudden your video is relevant to someone on the other side of the world. And Google will immediately index this, because Google and YouTube are connected because Google owns YouTube. That means that your videos are immediately available to someone who is searching for it on the other side of the world, who might not be even speaking English. So let's just go ahead and try to add another language, let's say French. And let's see what that does. If it would actually transcribe all of it into French, I don't know. I hope that I wrote it well enough and that the Google Translator will work well enough. But this is the idea, that you can create your videos in multilingual subtitles so that anyone can watch your videos, and it is going to triple your SEO. It's going to give your videos an amazing SEO lift, and thereby making your channel, all your videos, more relevant to people who are looking for your content. So I've now selected French here, and let's see if we click on create new subtitles, what's going to happen then. Because I'm not speaking French in the video, and I actually don't know if it's going to translate everything I wrote. Okay, it doesn't look like it. But thank God to Google, you can actually go throw all of your subtitles, your transcript into a translator. You know, you can work with different translators, translator softwares, and see which one works the best for you. You might want to try a paid one. It depends, but somehow if you can get your transcript translated into another language, you simply go in and you put that into here, and voila, you have an entire second language that is now relevant to your video. And that, ladies and gentlemen, fellas, is the amazingness of using captions and subtitles for your YouTube videos. Put your SEO on steroids is what I like to call it. With that said, let's go ahead and move on to the next lecture, where we're going to help identify your keywords for your video. And let's see what we can do, what kind of magic we can make happen with the keywords. All right, so let's move on.